Listen, I am going to spill the tea for you today. Well, if you drink coffee, then coffee. So everyone on social media right now is telling everyone to stop being delulu, and that's fine and all, but I'm here today to completely advocate for the exact opposite. Your brain can't tell the difference from what's reality and what's fantasy. I know that sounds crazy, but you can use this for your own advantage. If you vividly imagine where you want to go, your brain starts to create neural pathways as if you're already experiencing that. That's crazy. This means that you can manipulate your reality. I'm not saying that the minute you think of the thing you're gonna accomplish, that you're gonna accomplish it. No, this takes time and effort. And if you really want it, you're gonna have to create a habit of actually doing it. But it works. It's called delusional optimism. It doesn't mean that you're gonna live in a fantasy. It's about having a really strong belief that you can overcome challenges and achieve your goals. And think about it. The people who are a little bit delusional, they tend to be more persistent and consistent and, well, happier because they know where they're going and they know they're going to accomplish the things they set for themselves because they believe in it so strongly. It's their core value to be a little bit delusional. So I kind of wanted to create a little toolbox for you, a delusional toolbox, if you will, where the first one is visualization. Just imagine this, you achieving your wildest dreams. What does that look like? How does that feel? That feeling of success. You're winning. That's visualization. And it's something that athletes, entrepreneurs, high achievers, they swear by this concept and they make it a habit to practice this every single day. And if you don't have a goal, that's fine. But just imagine yourself in 2, 5, or 10 years, or just in 1 year. Where are you? Where do you live? Who are you with? Who is patting you on the back, congratulating you? This is crucial to do if you want to take advantage of being delusional. You can do this whenever you want, of course, the more the better. But there are times a day where your mind is more accepting to those ideas. And that is in the morning hours and in the evening before you go to sleep. Because when you wake up and when you go to sleep, your mind is more open to new ideas. I will say that it does take some practicing because when you wake up and before you go to sleep, your mind is on autopilot. So it does take a lot of conscious power to kind of overrule that in the beginning, at least. When you get further in the process, it's going to be easier and easier. But really try to, every time your mind wanders off, really try to catch that again. And then go back to where you see yourself, where you are, how much money you make, what job you have, what relationship you have, all that stuff. And that's gonna really start creating that new pathway in your mind that's gonna be leading you to that goal. And I myself practice this every single morning. It's such a powerful thing to do because you're really just creating your own destiny. The second thing is daily affirmations. And I do make weekly affirmations through these videos, and there will of course be one in the end of this video as well. But start creating positive affirmations that you make a habit of saying to yourself every single day. I usually do it in the mirror, looking straight to my eyes, and make those affirmations match where I want to go. So if I want to be rich, I'm gonna tell myself, I am so happy and grateful now that I am rich. It is so. And even though you don't believe it, what you're telling yourself at first, you will, again, the longer down the road you come, you will start to believe that. So be consistent in it and keep telling yourself those positive affirmations. I like saying that we're working with our minds to creating what we want to do, because what I see a lot of people do is they run their whole life on autopilot. They never really take charge. And this might seem like, well, I'm not taking charge by starting to thinking more positive, but you sorta are. Maybe it doesn't make sense when you start. Maybe you don't see results after 2 days, but I promise you, this will start changing your life. Make it a habit and you will see results. Third thing, surround yourself with people who think like you. Surround yourself with people you can learn from, who can learn from you, who you're inspired by, who you hope will be inspired by you. Start selecting who you're hanging around more consciously. Searching out new relationships that adds up to your delusional self, who adds up to where you see yourself and your future. This way you're going to share ideas, you're going to share your journey, You're gonna share your outcomes, and that's gonna be so powerful. Suddenly you're gonna have a group of people around you cheering you on, believing in you, and knows how you feel because maybe they're on the same journey. They're also practicing being delusional. They're also visualizing. They're doing all the things you're also doing. You are the average of the people you spend the most time with. So when you understand that concept, you start to look at your friends, you start to look at your partner, your family. I'm not saying to judge them. They're their own people and they should be their own people. Don't interfere with that, but just objectively look at them. Be like, okay, where are they? What goals do they have? Do I align with their goals? Do we want to go the same way? Do I get their 100% full support? If the answer is no, that's fine. You can still hang out with them. Do what you gotta do. But start searching out those people who are going where you're going, because that's gonna change everything for you. Number 4. Okay, so this is about roadblocks. And this is actually a mindset shift. So when you hit roadblocks, and you will, like, this is not a question of whether or not, you will hit roadblocks. There is going to be stepping stones. There's going to be all these obstacles that you have to get over. But when you start seeing them as learning opportunities instead of failures, you're well on your way to success. And the thing is that there are no such thing as failures. Everything in life is a lesson. Even though you're succeeding, even though you're failing, everything in life is a lesson. So when you start treating situations like a lesson, you're gonna gain a whole new insight. You're gonna gain a whole new kind of knowledge because you're seeing things from a different perspective. And suddenly you're searching for the value in those situations. You're searching for the experiences. What did I learn? What did I gain from this situation? Instead of thinking, oh, it's always me. Why does these kind of things always happen to me? A lot of people are going to use that setback as a sign from the universe that, okay, well, then that's not what I was supposed to do. But if your goal is truly something you want, you shouldn't let that stop you. Think of it as, okay, this happened. What can I learn from it so that I prevent that it's not going to happen next time? No matter what kind of goal you set, no matter how many goals you set, you will always face setbacks. And when you know how to deal with them, you are well on your way. I don't want you to set your big goal right now because that's something you might be spending a little more thought power on. But I want you to set a small delusional goal right now. Maybe that's starting on your passion project, reaching out to someone you admire, taking that first step towards your dream career. But I want you to set that small delusional goal now because I really want you to connect with your delusional highest self, to feel that person's power and visualize where you can go. There's unlimited potential in you. You can reach the stars. Just try to connect with your delusional self. They want the absolute best for you. Okay, so I have the week's affirmation for you now to also connect with your delusional self. Write it down, hang it on your mirror, hang it in the ceiling so that when you go to bed, you can read it out loud. When you wake up, you can read it out loud. Do whatever's best for you. Just make sure that you practice this every single day. I'm so happy and grateful now that I embrace the power in positive delusion, and I believe in the extraordinary possibilities that lies ahead. I am turning my wildest dreams into reality, and today I choose to be delusional, believing in the magic of my dreams and the incredible journey ahead. It is so. Please share your delusional goals in the comments down below. And hey, be Delulu. In the grand schemes of things, it is the Delulu dreamers who's gonna change this world. I appreciate you so much for being here. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next Sunday.